a great online ordering tool. Customers really like it, and it's really simple and easy to use.
What we want to focus on is I was talking about using the SolR engine, allowing you to have intelligent predictive search, filtered navigation, even before going there. Go to Best Buy, Matt, and do a search on HDTV. There we go. There we go. So once again, they're using the SolR faceted search engine. Just search on that. Just doing a search on that. Now on the left-hand side, here's the product attributes. It's referred to as facets from a technology perspective, but it's the product attributes. So let's scroll down to the attribute that talks about screen size. There we go. So go ahead and choose, say, 55 through 59. And we see that we're now narrowing the choice down to 30 items. Now with that, go ahead and choose LG there under brand. Okay, we've narrowed it down to 4, so you have 4 choices there. Look at how this works. This is filtered navigation. It's no longer dealing with this rigid tree structure that's inflexible. You got the filters. It's all filtered navigation. If you wanted to take out the LG selection, just hit the X. Right?
Well, they have it on check.
Or in both spots above it or on the side there, and you're back to the 30. So I wanted to show this because Best Buy uses the same search engine, and this is a good way of putting it. To enable this technology, you literally have to have this engine to work against, and we've optimized it for J.D. Edwards, like I said, with the SRP codes. So let's take an actual deliverable now and show an example of how it works.
Alrighty. So I'm going to log into our QA environment on Jam's KMC music site. And as soon as we pop in, you can see all of the categories that they have on the top. These are SRP codes from JDE. They have product type and then subproduct type. That's just for their main catalog search. But if we go ahead and just quickly drill down into, let's do shop by brand. I think that shows the most items. As soon as we click that, that gives us 29,000 items. And then here on the left, we have all of our different facets. So they have statuses set up. They have new and phased out. So phased out is things that are kind of going out of stock or they're not being purchased anymore or manufactured anymore. You have product type, brand, and all this works exactly the same way as Best Buy. You have price range. So if we drill down into, let's say, amplification, now we get the same set of facets, or some might have some extra facets set up with that specific search. But we get our new numbers here. So if we would have clicked, let's say, accessories, that's how many results would be returned. So it's pretty much the exact same thing as Best Buy. You could just keep drilling down until you find a set of items related to what you're searching for.
So Matt, explain a little bit more in detail to the attendees. So they have a JDE item master of, what, 20,000?
It's 30-something, 32,000, 31,000.
32,000. So comparing this implementation with our prior one where we were doing the rigid tree structure, it's night and day, isn't it?
Yes. Manually setting up the tree structure with even 1,000 items is pretty much a pain. So 30,000 items would be a nightmare. But essentially how it works is their JDE itself actually, I think it has over 120, 200 and something thousand items.
Right, this is the business unit.
Yeah, this is a subset. So we actually import their KMC-specific items into our system, and then we run the SolR indexing, which is where we pull all of the facet searching from.
And it's all very much automated, and we can still give you personalization through SQL statements. We can take the results of, say, the master generated results and parse it down. So if you're a company with multiple brands and you only want that customer to view those brands, that's very, very easy to do with the SQL statements that's built into our administration. Once again, this is all a a reason why we went with open source. Number one, we found this technologically to be the best, and number two, we were able to keep it all within our same administration, dealing with everything else, user setup and promotions and tax and freight and everything else. Great.
Absolutely.